Hi everybody, teacher Rogélia, how are you? Let's start our class today. I hope you enjoy it, you have a lot of things to do. And first of all, I would like to propose something to you. Eu queria propor, como agora o WhatsApp, vocês vão analisar se vocês acham melhor pelo WhatsApp ou pelo Zoom, para nós fazermos um encontro durante o horário da aula, por uns 15, 20 minutos, a data que vocês preferirem dentro do dia da aula, claro, para a gente bater um papo. Aí eu já falo até o que vocês vão estudar antes, algum tema, para vocês não ficarem mais perdidos. Isso no momento quiserem mudar também, tranquilo. Eu tenho uma sugestão aqui, até um tema do próprio livro, da página 69. Desculpa, 69. Então, veja o que vocês acham, porque agora o WhatsApp disponibilizou várias pessoas, não só 4 ao mesmo tempo com o vídeo. Então, eu queria propor isso, uns 15 minutos, assim, só pra gente fazer um bate-papo em inglês, ok? Vamos pensar nisso, aí vocês mandam lá no grupo do WhatsApp o que vocês acharam da ideia, que dia seria melhor, ok? Podemos fazer isso? Acho que seria bem interessante. Então, vamos lá, vamos começar a nossa aula. Ok, let's correct and analyze page 141, exercise 80C-B, ok? So go there because you have to talk about it just a little bit more. First of all, I don't know if you have already done. If not, please do it now. Exercise page 141, 80C-B. Pausa o vídeo, faz o exercício, depois volta aqui, ok? Aproveita esse tempo para você já resolver todos os exercícios. Combinado? Então, pausa o vídeo e faz esse exercício se você não o fez. E se você perdeu a correção ou explicação. Ok? This one. What is important to know? When you have the possessive adjective, you have a noun in front of it. You have a noun, substantivo. O pronoun possessive, you don't have a noun. So that's why you use it. Instead of repeating the word, you use possessive pronoun. For example, this isn't my coffee. Is it yours? Yours o quê? Coffee. So instead of you say, it is your coffee. No, you say yours, que está se referindo ao café. Ok? So this is a possessive pronoun. No noun in front. Não tem um substantivo na frente. Where is mine? Onde está o meu? O meu o quê? Café. So it's better to say in this way instead of saying where is my coffee. Let's analyze this one. Is that her car? Her substantivo. No, it's her boyfriend's. Hers, it's a white Peugeot. Hers o quê? Her car. Poderia dizer her car. Yes, but no. Saying this way. In English, they don't like to repeat words, okay? They like avoid them. So Maya has a new boyfriend, but I haven't met him yet. Aqui, não encontrou ele. Não encontrou ele. Him. Aqui é o objeto do verbo. Que encontrou quem? Him. Look. So it's the same way you said, look at me. É o objeto do verbo. Look, here's a photo of Alex and Kim, with their new baby. O bebê deles. New baby é o substantivo. Bebê deles. Possessive adjective. We've finished paying for our house, so it's ours now. É nossa. Ours. Nossa o quê? Casa. These are tickets. Can you give Maria and Marta theirs o quê? Tickets. We are very lucky. Our parents bought his dog para quem? For us. Esse é o objeto do verbo. Me, you, he, her. Look at me. Give him. Give her. Para quem? Remember, quem dá alguma coisa para alguém. A gente já discutiu esse verbo direto, indireto. We both love gardening. Would you like to see our garden? Our possessive adjective, porque você tem um substantivo aqui. London is famous for its park. Esse é um possessive adjective, parque dela. Parque dela. Se fosse, por exemplo, seu livro, your book. Se o parque fosse seu, your park. It's possessive adjective of it. Great. Question? Please, let's train our listening now. So go page 67, 67. We are going to watch this video. It's very interesting. And you have to answer. Okay? For example, you have Stacy, and you have to tell me. Stacy thinks that happiness is heavy, so you have alternatives here. Then you have to choose the best alternative. It's a very interesting video. First of all, without subtitles. Shall we go? Are you ready?
What's your idea of happiness?
Happiness is having just enough money to live by and have enough, and having people that love you, having a family.
What foreign languages do you speak?
I speak Arabic and French, a little bit of French.
How well do you speak them?
I'm very fluent in Arabic and not as fluent in French.
If you have a problem, who do you ask for advice? Friends or family?
It depends what sort of problem it is. Quite often I would ask my mum for advice, but if it's a problem about maybe relationships or something, I'd probably ask my friends.
What advice would you give someone who can't sleep at night?
I would say that they should probably cut down on caffeine, or perhaps they are suffering from stress at work, so they should try and reduce their stress.
Do you think Americans are bad at language learning?
Americans, I think they're not as good at learning languages as people in Europe.
Why?
Sometimes I think Americans aren't as interested in learning other languages as foreigners are.
So try to answer the questions, and now I'm going to show you the same video with the subtitles, okay, with the script, com a tradução, com a legenda. But I think you should try to do it before watching the video with the script. Okay, take your time, pause the video, and back here.
What's your idea of happiness?
Happiness is having just enough money to live by and have enough, and having people that love you, having a family.
What foreign languages do you speak?
I speak Arabic and French, a little bit of French.
How well do you speak them?
I'm very fluent in Arabic and not as fluent in French.
If you have a problem, who do you ask for advice? Friends or family?
It depends what sort of problem it is. Quite often I would ask my mum for advice, but if it's a problem about maybe relationships or something, I'd probably ask my friends.
What advice would you give someone who can't sleep at night?
I would say that they should probably cut down on caffeine, or perhaps they are suffering from stress at work, so they should try and reduce their stress.
Do you think Americans are bad at language learning?
Americans, I think they're not as good at learning languages as people in Europe.
Why?
Sometimes I think Americans aren't as interested in learning other languages as foreigners are.
Let's check the answer. So, number 1 is letter C. C. 2. C. 3. A. 4. C. 5. A. I would like to call your attention, look at this sentence. Nick thinks that Americans are bad at learning language because they don't want to learn language. This ing here is because of this preposition. Always after a preposition, the verb must be written with ing. Great? Have you done a good job? Great. So, page 68. Last class we started doing this exercise, and now you have to discuss the highlighted word. Okay? So, the first one, shut down é gritar. E shut down, você grita de uma maneira que quem está falando, que você interrompe o barulho de quem está falando. Ok? Gritar muito alto. Keep is the verb, manter. So, keep completely. Oh, here, look, here you have an adverb of manner. De que maneira você permaneceu? Completely. Still, parado. Sometimes they use still water, água parada ou água sem gás. But it's not so common. If you go to a restaurant, it's better to ask for a regular water, água sem gás, or sparkling water, água com gás. Second one, wave. Wave é um verbo balançar. So I wave my hands. When you say bye, you make a movement with your hands. Wave. Ondular com as mãos. Something like that. Next. Suck, sugar. Tie, amarrar. Flat é boiar. Boiar. Yes? So, here you have the answer about what should you do if you face a kind of this situation, and a situation like that. So, they applied the second conditional. So, if a large aggressive dog ran, so ran é o passado simples do run toward you. The correct one is letter B. I would put my hands in my pocket and walk slowly backwards. Walk slowly. Slowly, advérbio de maneira, adverb of manner, that it shows the way you walk. Yes? Great. Number 2, the correct answer for this situation is letter A. If you were driving and a bee flew into the car, flew to the car, voou para dentro do carro, I would wave my hand to make it go out. I don't think it's a good idea, okay? But no, the better one is letter A. Sorry. I would open all the windows and wait for it to fly out. Oh, thanks God. Yes. So if you were, remember, even though you know that simple past of verb to be for you was when you talk about if I were. Here, okay, you. But as Beyonce said, if I were, no problem. Okay? And if you see he were, she were, maybe it is acceptable. Let's see the other. If a poisonous snake bit ou passado de bite you on the leg, what you have to do? I would suck the bite to get out the poison out. Like, come on, guys. No way. Number 4. What would you do if you were in the middle of a field de campo, and a bull started running towards you? I would run to the gate. I don't think it is correct one, ok? Correr não acho uma boa ideia. These are suggestions, okay, about the answer. There is no wrong or right. You can check what's the correct one in another opportunity, okay? Just for fun. Here, I would like to call your attention. I have more here. I would like to call your attention for this word. How to pronounce it is vinegar. 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 Great. So, this is my suggestion. I think you could meet using WhatsApp or another app, and we could start discussing these questions just to talk. Okay, let's think a suitable date for everybody. Yes, we can discuss it on our WhatsApp group. That's the end of video number 1.